You're welcome.
What the hell was that?
It's try Jesus, don't try me.
I could barely hear it. All I hear,
Oh,
it
really?
sounded like I heard like a typewriter or some shit. I don't know. Maybe I had it wrong. I'm sorry. I was hearing weird stuff like a typewriter or something.
Damn, if my song didn't play?
Did anyone else hear it? Yeah, I don't hear any music. They said,
Hold
yeah.
on. Let me try this again. Let me see.
Shit. Sorry, guys. I should have just said it. No, that we all heard it. Just kidding.
Here we go.
Yeah, I can barely hear that. Is your audio on?
Yeah. Boy, it's just ruining everything.
Oh,
Hold on, I'll just play it from my phone.
I'm sorry,
One of
honey.
my most favorite songs in the whole world.
There you go. That's a little louder.
Of course, I've got it sped up on my phone. I know what he said about you. But if you touch me, we're gonna have to square. So, judge it. Please don't try me. Cause I have no problem laying these hands. Try Jesus. Don't try me. Cause I throw hands. Try Jesus. Please don't try me. Cause I what he said. Turn the other cheek. I just want to put in the Bible. It just don't sit right with me. So try Jesus. Please don't try me. Cause I find I have no problem laying these hands. Amen.
Well, praise the Lord. That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Did it say, don't try me because I throw hands? Did it say that?
Yes, it did. It says, because I will fight.
I throw hands. What the heck? All right. Hello, everybody.
Jesus, honey, I ain't the one. Hey, everybody. Welcome.
Oh, so, what a day. My goodness. We had some events happening today. Events.
And the reason we're on tonight, just let me say, is y'all know the fight is Saturday night, and I won't be missing it. Yeah, it's hard to hear the lyrics. I should have just shared it and played it because it's an awesome song. Hey, fat yo shit whore. Nice to see you.
Wow. Hi. Nice to see you.
Fat Yoshi whore? I don't know.
Yoshi whore. Okay.
I know
Hi.
everybody in the chat. I picked that one to say hi to. I don't know why.
I'm not sure either.
Why, Randy?
Hello. Welcome. Hey, Ballet Babe. Thank you. Yes, I will be missing the fight. So
From my
I am
computer.
available for
I
your
need.
entertainment needs on Saturday. Shall the need arise, I will be available. I'm
She'll be.
at the ready.
I want to see Logan Paul, and I'm gonna have to hook up my microphone. Everybody says this computer sounds like shit. Um, I want to see Logan Paul. Look, if he lasts 6 rounds, if he lasts 4 rounds, he'll be. That'll be amazing. But I want to see him lose. I just kind of want to. If Floyd Mayweather loses to Logan Paul, that's going to be his first loss ever. And
Well, unless it's rigged, how in the world could he possibly lose?
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't know. To me, I just feel like the whole thing is fake. I don't know. I can't trust
He
any of it.
lose for $10 million. I think that's going to be the big
I would
question.
lose for 10 million. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. I'll let you kick my ass for 10 million. No problem. No problem.
Yeah. You don't even have to try Jesus. I won't throw these hands. Just go ahead. 10 million, hit me. Hit me. But so today in YouTube, Shanny's lost 3 channels. Not because of
how many channels?
3 so far.
What? Today? Just today?
Just today.
Wow.
And not Laura. Not because people went real life. Not because I did anything, but because YouTube saw that she was a child abuser.
Yes, I did hear Laura say something like, well, great. Now you done it. Now we'll never know what happens to her kids. like apparently it was our fault. I don't understand why we were getting blamed for that.
Okay, so let's not blame the big creators like Charlie Gold, Michael B. Petty. Let's see who else covered it. There's some big YouTubers. DC Media Girl covered it. Oh gosh, it made it to the news. Deaf Noodles covered it, but oh yeah, she has another one up already. Shanny does. But Deaf Noodles not only covered it, but Shanny made the news.
What?
Yes, a YouTuber filmed her partner threatening to beat her son.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, had nothing to do with I didn't record this or report this woman even one time. Sorry, I didn't. So it had nothing to do with me. Probably very little to do with any of us. It was probably YouTube got rid of her.
It's YouTube, and it's the big creators. YouTube doesn't. They don't care about my little channel, Laura. But how, Laura? How did you make a whole ass live? Not that I listened, but Wendy got a clip. You blamed me. So what should we play first? Her saying call CPS?
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's play both of those because sorry,
yeah,
I'm catching up. She yesterday she was doing a whole thing about do I not have that on this? I have it in Discord. Let me get it real quick. Yesterday she did a whole live basically yelling at you she's been coming for you a lot lately, I guess. Yelling at you because you were saying like harass her and then so the name of her stream was now we know who, not the name of her stream, but the topic of her stream was, well, now we know who goes real life, like it was you, right?
Ron, that was Negs. That was Negs that said harass. That was
okay,
Negs.
so it wasn't you then.
No, I thought it was me, and everybody's like, no, it was Negs.
Okay.
Wrong chat, Sandra. Wrong chat. And that's why I tweeted out, look, see something, say something. Yeah, Laura can be obsessed with me. I am not going to. I don't even like talking about her.
But just what a weird thing for her to. what? Okay, I found the clip. What a weird thing for her to decide to come at you for. Yeah, and White Knight. Yes, definitely. So she's blaming you for going real life on this woman, basically. But then she says this not 5 seconds later. Here's what she says. And that she says that, this side is definitely responsible for her CPS call. So welcome to the list, Randy. You've been now added to the list of people that she blames for her CPS call.
Didn't even know you did, Laura, but okay, go ahead.
Ridiculous. Okay, so here's what she says yesterday after telling us that, we're harassing this woman and shame on us. This is what she wants us to do instead, right?
Okay.
I am doing my homework, Ivy. If you have a problem with the woman, then call DCF and shut the fuck up. You don't harass people on YouTube over YouTube.
Okay.
You just don't.
I love when she gives us life advice. That's my favorite part, when Laura does that shit.
I take it. Hey,
so there she's telling us, she's encouraging people to call Child Protective Services. I guess that's what that's CPS in her area. She wants everyone to call Child Protective Services after just getting through saying that it's our side that calls CPS. Okay. So that already makes no sense. But then we get to today, which was beautiful.
Absolutely not.
Here, listen to this.
When you say something like, "Where's my real lifers?" that speaks volumes.
I hate that expression. Speaks volumes. Okay.
That's not what I said.
What did you say? What did you say?
I said, where the hell are the real lifers now? Not my real life. I don't have real lifers. I said, where are y'all? And I was talking about the people over there at Laura's that went real life calling elderly parents to find out the identity of somebody that we already knew the identity of.
Right. Why is Laura trying to pretend that none of that happened? She sat there front and center for it. She sat there front and center when they had a pedophile on a panel and promoted the fuck out of his channel. She sat there front and center when they called Bob's parents and tenants and every fake Diane out there in the world. Yep. She sat there front and center for all of it. Why is she trying to pretend that they don't go real life? Yes, they do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I don't have real lifers. I don't pretend to be a mob boss. I don't pretend to be someone that has people that does shit. But you do, Laura. You do. So that's what I said. Where are the real lifers now?
I'm glad you explained that, because that's not at all how she tried to say it. She said that you said, "Where are my real lifers?" Well, like you got a list of them in your pocket somewhere.
I wish I knew the timestamp of what I said, because I could.
Well, she's hurting for content anyway, so she probably loves the fact that we're even acknowledging her, because her chats are dry as fuck. They're just boring. The house ain't nobody trying to hear over and over, about your diet. She's like the person who, when they just start CrossFit or when they just go vegan or something like that, they have to tell everybody all day.
Yeah.
That's all she wants to talk about. Nobody wants to hear it. Like, people are bored to death. They don't want to hear about your journey. Because this is hardly a journey. This is for vanity. Nothing more. Like, you're pathetic. Anyway, listen to the rest of this clip. Listen.
Okay.
And that tells me that someone in Randy's crew doesn't have to be a media person, but somebody in Randy's crew had something to do with my CPS calls.
Bing, ding, ding, ding. So now she's blaming you for the CPS calls.
And my crew. Which you'll never hear me say. My crew. Golly, what a moron. What a way to pick. Listen.
She will stick up for a pile of shit if it means she can be against us. That's it. She does not care. She does not care as long as it's against us.
Randy and that crew, it doesn't have to be her immediate crew. Laura, you don't even know who my crew. You don't even know anything about me. You don't know anything about me. Hey, Top Cop. Everybody, I'm sorry, I'm not saying hi.
I would love her to name your crew. Who are the people in your crew besides me? Who else is there? Who else?
Who's my crew?
Just I'll give you $50 for every person that you can name that's actually accurate.
Yes, this is what she did this yesterday and then today. But you know what? By all means, she did stick up for a house of literal shit.
Yes.
Because it was against full. Hey, Lacey.
Just because she thinks it's against us, like somehow we are involved in Shanny's shenanigans. We're not.
Hey, Elevate. So let me
We're watching it. We're watching the shit show just like everybody else on YouTube. We're not part of it.
Crew member and sin. But all right, let's get this. Let's get this straight, Laura. It's none of our business that we saw 2 children living in literal shit. Literally living in shit and sleeping in piss. That's none of our business, and we're supposed to mind our own because it's YouTube, right? Well, they don't live there anymore. No, because they got kicked out.
See, the difference is what Laura doesn't seem to understand, I guess, is this isn't calling and harassing someone with CPS over YouTube beef, okay? People are genuinely and rightly worried for the children. They're genuinely caring and worried for the children. I have not called CPS on this family, but I know a lot of people have.
No, but the big YouTubers, they're saying don't call. You know, and when someone says, look, don't call. You know, that tells me somebody's on it, leave it alone. And that's what they're putting out. So these are big YouTubers. It's not us, Laura. Let me say, call out Michael B. Petty, Laura. Call out Charlie Gold, Laura. How about calling out the people that stood DC Media Girl? Call her out. Go up against her. How about that? Instead of trying to call me a noodle, which you don't even know the story behind that.
She's just desperate. She's oh my gosh, it's embarrassing. She's very desperate for content. So she wants to, you know, any chance she gets to talk about us, and she loves it. She loves it. It's the only thing that gives her any pleasure. She has no pleasure in her own life right now. She's about to have even less pleasure in her life.
Oh, yeah.
And so any chance she gets to try to talk shit about us is crazy. I have not even been live or even around for this Shanny shit. So leave me out of it. I've not even been here.
Yeah, she should, Quinn. Well, and I have been. It's something that when I see a child being, hey, Rachel, when I see a child being abused, I'm always going to speak up. Always. Now, y'all have never heard me get on here and say, I think that Laura is a bad mom. I've never said anything about Laura's parenting. I've never, I don't do that. If I don't know, but if you are okay with a kid sleeping in piss, then I fucking wonder. I'm wondering everything. Everything's going through my head like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. What do you stand for? Because you fall for everything.
Well, again, this isn't YouTube fuckery. This is actual abuse. And people are genuinely worried for the children. He said something to the one that's autistic, said something like, you ruin people's lives. Like, you're going to fuck that kid up. Stop saying stuff like that to children. You'll mess them up for their entire life.
But exactly. And let me tell you something. I didn't have the best childhood. Like, my nanny was awesome. My papa, I don't talk about him much. And I'm going to say, whatever you say to a child sticks with them forever. Forever. They never live down the things that you pound into their head when they grow up. And let me play y'all. This is a little clip. Hey, Lucy.
I really think she was jealous of the fact that Shanny, being such a shit show, gets views. That's what her big problem was in the beginning. When she first started talking about her, it was, I'm so bored. I'm so bored. I can't even listen to her. I'm so bored, right? That's her code for, I can't believe this bitch gets more views than me, right? Which none of us can. We all can't believe that she gets more views than any of us, but people want to see a shit show. So they'll watch, of course. Yeah. They'll watch a shit show. That's why she gets views. And, when you're being a shit show, they watch you too, Laura. I mean, that's happens to all of us.
And today, Laura, while you was up there talking about how bad I am, how bad I suck, and how bad me going after her suck, she was busy porning channels. She was busy. She porned RSN, which I don't like.
I heard about that. Yeah.
I saw it and oh my hell.
Yeah, several people put up the clip, which thank you
Hey,
for
Chris.
editing the clip. I appreciate it. Blessings
Yes,
to
thank you. The
thank
ones
you.
that edited it. I saw it live. I'll never be the same. Um, but this is
My eyes.
my eyes, eyes. So, but this is also what Shanny was doing. So let's and
come here.
now this is her talking to her child. You're going to hear her talk to one child and then tell the other child that has something to say, no, not you.
Can you please tell these lovely folks that you're not neglected or abused? And please tell them specifically how I am as a mother.
You stop for a second.
Okay.
You know who else does that shit to their kids? Brian
Who?
St. John. Brian St. John.
Yeah, that right there is abuse in itself.
That is so wrong to do to your poor kids. Do not make your poor kids come and parrot the shit you want them to say. Don't do that to your kids, especially in front of hundreds of people or an audience or whatever, where they think that their parents are famous or some shit. Like, don't do that to your children. It's not okay. But anyways, go ahead.
Okay.
Come closer so they can hear you. I want you to talk to them.
Hold on. She's actually very nice to us. Now wait till she makes it all about herself.
I'm tired. I'm tired. Not you. I'm tired of this.
Did you hear? No, not you. That's the other kid. She don't want the one that speaks up. Got it?
Wow.
And it comes to a point where you need to tell these people what is actually going on. I have told them so many times and they don't listen. It's not even worth saying. Our life is being ruined because they think I'm abusive and I'm not. They think I'm neglectful and I'm not. I'm a woman who deals with chronic pain constantly. It's harder for me to even do anything. I have high anxiety. I have borderline personality disorder. And my life has literally been fucking ruined in every aspect. My whole life. I have these freaking evil people always staring me down and I can't do it anymore.
These poor kids.
Our house gets ransacked and fucking torn apart by these evil fucking creatures. And then they send it to all of them in snap.
Wow.
It's nuts. It's nuts.
Her son, Warrior Grandma.
I need a cigarette.
Wow. That's sad, man. That is so sad.
I've
seen Laura do that with her kids too. She brings them in front of the microphone. She's like, "Do I feed you? Do I give you enough food? These people on the internet are trying to say I don't feed you enough." Like, just weird shit like that. Like, stop bringing your kids to come weigh in on your YouTube fuckery. Just stop. Quit it.
You listen. Kids should never know adult problems. Ever. I have chronic pain and I can barely do anything. Not your son's fault.
Right.
Not your son's.
So that when the house doesn't look good or when, there's cat shit everywhere, that it's somehow the son's fault or the kid's fault because they didn't clean it. Kids have a really unique way of making everything their fault. Kids do that. So when your parent says things like, I have chronic pain and I can't do anything, I can't clean the house, the kid then thinks, okay, then it's my job to clean the house. Well, of course, the kid can't keep up with the cat and 8 years worth of cat shit coming out of the litter box. The kid can't keep up with that, but they're going to think it's their fault anyway, because that's what kids do. It's just sad.
Well, I mean, they literally blamed the kids. And I played the clip. Where they're blaming the kids. And somehow, Laura turned that into, I'm harassing Shanny. How about Shanny and that, I don't know, lump of shit that she lives with? They're the abusers. I'm not harassing anybody. They're harassing those kids. But I tell you what, this is what I wish, because you know where I got that clip? Well, it was in my DMs. But also, I got that clip from a bigger channel, which is Charlie Gold, saying this right here is abuse. So why don't you Laura, instead of trying, thank you, Ballet Babe. My hair is freaking awesome again. Make fun of it all you want, people.
No, you look beautiful.
But, oh, you're sweet. It's really hard to listen to. But you know what's harder to listen to? That he can't get a job because he's 40 and has no job skills. I listen to it. I listen to him. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Introvert Queen covered Shanny today. Laura, hello. Where's your videos on them? Or is it just me, Laura?
It's you. She wants to talk about you and your crew. Any chance that she gets to talk about us, she takes it. And she's always trying to say that she doesn't harass people who don't harass her first. No one asked her to weigh in on this. No one was talking about her. Nobody was even looking at her. That's what she can't stand. She cannot handle it that no one was talking about her. For days, she was off the hook, and she didn't care. She was so happy. She was so pissed that people weren't speaking about her that she had to throw herself into this as per usual. So I don't want to hear any more bullshit, Laura, about how you don't attack people who don't attack you first. Because Randy hasn't done shit to you. She really hasn't. And you blamed her for your CPS call just now. Come on. What are you doing?
Right, Buddy Smith. Well, and that's the thing. Laura, I don't comment on you. It's very, very rare. I don't watch you. I didn't watch your stream yesterday. I'm glad that Wendy clipped it and showed what a freaking hypocrite you are. But I guarantee you that you have went real life 1,000,000% more than I ever have. Because I don't do it. I don't. Now, listen, if it came down to only I needed to step in with those kids, you better damn well believe that I would. Yes. Because if you can listen to that abuse and it not touch you, then there's something wrong with you.
Right. But she wants to try to turn it into people are harassing her. She tried to say that this is the same thing that Diane and her crew, I guess me, did to Truthfully Trisha. Honey, you were not here. You have no idea what was, quote, done to Truthfully Trisha. You have none. No idea. None.
No.
Like, stop trying to weigh in on shit that you do not have a clue about. Nothing was done to the woman. She's here. She's fine. Like, what the hell is your problem? You just, she wants to just spin this ridiculous narrative that somehow she's part of the innocent party here. And you're not. You're not going to we are never going to forget what you have okayed in going real life, looking up Diane's family, looking up her husband's family, looking up strangers on the internet that you think are somehow tied to her. We're never going to forget that y'all did that. You guys get to have that. You get to wear that crown for a long time, girl. Long time.
Right. Wear that crown. Wear it proud. Seem to participate and admits that. I can't. Right. I can't. I never thought I would see anybody defending Shanny, much less Laura, calling elderly parents. Right. Let's spend our time harassing elderly people in their 80s and let the child abusers roam the streets and be fine. And now we'll never know what happened with those kids. Well, you know what, Laura? You don't care. You made it clear yesterday.
It's none of our business what happens to those kids. You know, I'm sure the proper authorities are involved. I'm sure, you know, hopefully, and Shanny's not going to stay off the internet. That's her only source of income. I'm sure Laura can relate to that. You know, she can't get any kind of normal job because she's, you know, whatever. She has struggles, just like Laura can't hold a job because she has no empathy. You know, same kind of thing. So Laura probably relates to these people quite a bit. Maybe that's the problem.
I hope not. Like, I'm sure that she's going to go live and say, these bitches, they said I did this, that, that. No.
They can't stop talking about me. They can't they can't stop talking about me. You know, it's the first time we've said anything about her in days. She has been running her mouth nonstop about us for days. Ridiculous.
Well, yeah. And that's it. Tara Kiss, Shanny got all kinds of money. Now, I don't know what she'll do. I don't know. I guess if you lose a channel, you don't get your super chats.
I
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea. Does she get a lot of super chats? I think she gets PayPal stuff and Cash App stuff. She doesn't probably get a lot of
She
super
got a
chats.
lot of cash app. She got a lot of
Yeah.
cash app. And so Laura, shouldn't you be over after her? Doesn't like people complaining about anyone e-begging. I didn't
Right.
complain about. You know what? Though, breaking the silence, I never even called Shanny an e-beggar.
It didn't even
I don't.
occur to me. It did not even occur to me that that was the problem. I was way more focused. The stuff that I did see, I was way more focused on, you know, the shitty behavior that I was seeing and the kids. I was not even thinking about the money. It did not
Oh,
even occur to me. But that's what Laura was mad about, that these people give her money and views. She can't believe. Meanwhile, she can't get more than 50 people in her true live streams. She can't get it. She can't do it. It's crazy, man. It's clearly jealousy. She's jealous of Shanny of all people. Like, please don't be. That's ridiculous. Please don't be jealous of someone like that.
Right. Why would, oh my God, you lose super chats and AdSense.
So she lost 3 channels in one day?
Yep.
Wow. How did that happen? That's amazing. I don't even know what 3 channels the woman has.
She had, of course, the Shanny for Price. Then she had Stoner Shanny, and then she had Shanny Cooks.
Oh my God. Cooks? It was a cooking channel? Lord have mercy.
Yeah, she does cook. She did cooking shows. You know what? I'd rather see somebody sit down and cook than sit on their bed and smoke out of a
Not in that
bong.
filth. In that filthy house? Oh my God.
Well,
I want to be sick just
I
thinking
didn't know the
about it.
house was that filthy. I mean, I imagine the house was. I don't know. I don't know what I imagined. I never have seen anything like that. I don't know. When I saw that kid's bedroom, it just wow.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit you see on the news, man. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's the stuff you see on the news when they rescue kids. It's very sad. So for Laura to somehow compare that to her own CPS calls is a little ridiculous, in my opinion. They're not the same at all. Well, and they're certainly not done by you. They're not done by you or your crew. That's ridiculous.
I say,
but you're just the latest in a long list of people that she's blamed for those calls.
But here's the similarities in her and Shanny. When Jason pulled over and he screamed at that child and he threatened that child, he told Shanny to shut up, and somehow she made it all about herself. It wasn't about how he talked to the kids. It was about that he told Shanny to shut up. And somehow Laura has made Shanny about her.
Yeah, you know, it's like Sandy's right. She's got the "what about me" problem. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you know, you say, I cut my finger today. Yeah, I cut my finger once, got gangrene, blah, 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 blah. That's you, Laura. That's you. And if you want to be worse off than Shanny, by all means, girl, go ahead. About what you said. You didn't say, where's my real lifers? You said, where are the real lifers? You're referring to Laura, MGL, Tiff, and crew. Absolutely, I was, Ash. Absolutely. I wish I had a timestamp when I said that.
And that's crazy. She really did change that around, and she went off. And of course, her little cult members just, I know, Laura, she's so horrible. You know, they don't think for themselves or check anything and she never has to prove anything. But she really did say that you put it as your real lifers. Where are my real lifers at? Like, where's my team of people that go around and they're assigned to harass people on the internet, as if you have that kind of thing, which you don't.
No, I don't.
But what you were saying is, where are the real lifers now? And you were referring to them.
And you know what? She was playing my stream. Why didn't you play the truth, Laura? Why didn't you play what I said?
I think she's allergic to the truth, honestly. It's always about Laura. Yeah, it is.
And it was a sarcastic comment, but I was also mad too. I was so mad. I had just seen it happen. And she'll be going live.
I'm sure. And she'll be like, those pathetic girls, they're obsessed, even though she's been talking about us for days. We haven't been anywhere to be seen, and she's been talking about us for days. But we're obsessed. This is a response. This right here is a response.
Yes.
She doesn't seem to know what a response really is, but I can help you.
And I think this is what she wants, honestly. I think she
she needs us to go live and talk about her. She does. She needs us to talk about her because otherwise she was getting like not even 100 people want to even deal with her. Nobody even wants to hear her. Nobody wants to hear her true crime coverage because it's pathetic and gross and dumb and weak. Like no one wants to hear that. So she can't even get 100 people in her biggest channel. She's done as far as like having credibility. And she keeps saying things like I lie about her, and that's why people don't want to come to her for true crime or whatever, because of the lies that I've told. What lies? Name one. She can't. She won't.
Right, Sandy.
It's just it's weird.
You have permission to play my whole stream, but you better play the part where he abuses that child. And you better play the part where I say, where's all the real lifers? That's what you should play. Play the truth for these people. Let them hear for themselves. They don't care. And I usually jump Randy's ass over anything, but she didn't mean it like she was calling. No, I don't even have peasants. I'm calling on my peasants to go real life. No, I'm out here. Look, I had to go straight to work. Like when I got off that stream, I even said it, Andy came up. I said, we can't be on here long. I was a little late for work that day. I had to go on to work. I didn't make any phone calls. I'm not opposed to they're gone, Evelyn. Opposed to anyone saving kids like that, and I keep bringing her up, Karen Ledbetter. I'm not a damn bit sorry that a whole group of people, and I'm talking about Repzilla, everybody jumped on. Was it Repzilla? No, Repzilla jumped on that. That's bullshit. You don't beat your kids. You don't have to. You don't cuss your kids out. You don't call your kids names. You don't have to.
Well, and we are in the day and age where if you do something like that and people see it, they're going to make a problem for you. So when you do that kind of shit on the internet, what do you think is going to happen? Indiana Girl said, she also said, if anything happens when she's gone, it's Randy's fault. Of course it is. Of course it is.
You dumb bitch. Flip that. You dumb bitch.
Of course it is.
Laura, here's the honest to God truth. Do y'all know that I don't even know what state Laura lives in? If I knew at one time, I've forgotten. I don't know where you live, bitch. I don't have your phone number. I don't give a shit about you. I'm the only one that don't give a motherfucker that you're going to Mexico to have your guts popped. I don't care.
Your guts popped. Oh my God. You know what she keeps saying about that too, by the way? She keeps saying, well, if I die, I won't even know because I'll be asleep. That's what she keeps saying. What about your 3 minor kids that you're leaving orphaned? Like, what's the plan if something goes bad in Mexico? Is there a plan in place? Like, where's the grown adult that's going to be taken over for you? Do you have? I hope you have one.
And I don't want anybody. Sassy Sarah, I went in Shanny's stream. I said, this is exactly what I said in a minute. I said, I will help with anything those kids need, but I will not help you grown folks. And it's because, look, I'm not buying other people's weed. If people are hungry, I'll feed them. They've made it clear they get food stamps. I'm not,
I'm still laughing at guts popped. I'm still laughing at guts popped. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't want anybody to die. I don't want her to die. But Laura, you're not on my radar at all. I don't give a shit about you. I just don't. I don't care what you do. Look, I'm all about doing what you want to do to make yourself feel better. Okay. Oh, that's right. I did know where she lived. I forgot though. All about what you want to do to make yourself feel better. If you want to get gastric sleeve, if you want to get Botox, if you want to, I don't care. I support it. I don't care if you want to go to China. I don't care if you want to go to Mexico. I don't care. You're looking at the one person who don't give a motherfuck. But you want to drag me, bitch? You better come ready. I say you get your ass on panel and tell me how you support child abuse. How about that?
Mm. Something tells me she's probably not going to come and do that. She talks about anything Randy and Wendy do. I can't watch her anymore. Oh yeah, anything that we do. She definitely wants to weigh in. Yes, when I had my abdominal surgery, you don't just get up and bounce back from that. Like there's there's a process there. I don't know, whatever. Just I don't want anything bad to happen to her. Like I really don't. I'm sure she thinks that I would love her nothing more than for her to just die on that table. That's really not true. No. I don't want anything to happen to her because I'm thinking that she's got 3 minor kids at home. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know why no one else is thinking about that. You're that insecure that you have to go to another country to get the cheap ass surgery.
Right, man.
And you're going to leave these poor kids. I'm sorry. Whatever. I just think it's wrong, dude. You're leaving your poor kids with no dad around. What is the plan if you die? I'm glad that you won't be bothered because you'll be asleep, right? So you won't be bothered. She said that many times. I'm not going to be bothered. I'll be asleep. Okay, but what's the plan if something bad goes? What happens? And who's raising the rest of your kids? Like, I can't. Anyways, none of my business. I guess none of my business. And people are like, oh my God, she's talking about her kids. I don't even mean to be. You're right. It's none of my business. They're not my kids. So why should I care?
That's how I feel. It's none of my business. What goes on in your house? I haven't seen you, Laura.
But the way you feel about Shanny's kids, I feel this way about those kids. Like I can't help it.
No.
You know, it's like watching bad things happen, and the kids are innocent in all this. And I'm sure they're terrified that their mom is going to another country for a surgery. They're probably scared to death. Has anyone even asked them if they're okay? Or is this just about your ego, Laura? It's just about Laura's ego.
Right, Melissa. I agree with that. She's an adult. She can do what she wants to do. Whatever happens is going to happen. And you know what? Everything will take, on that end, that's how I feel. It'll take care of itself. But I don't feel like Laura abuses her kids. I feel like we watched in real time children being abused and she didn't give a shit.
No, because she took it as an opportunity to drag us, even though we're not involved in that in any way.
Right. I mean, they stopped like saying ho-hos and ding-dongs. They stopped, got themselves a meal and gave the kids ho-hos and ding-dongs. Think about that. It's pathetic and sad, and I find it disgusting that she went live and had a dead damn thing to say about me. Speaking of it, Laura is out for Laura and was mad that everyone stopped talking about her and went talking about Shanny instead. Now she is happy again, and it's sadly breaking the silence. I think you're right.
Yeah, I think you're right too.
And I hate that I'm giving it to her. But Shanny's parents have made videos about Shanny. Why don't you do your homework, Laura? I've done my homework. This is histrionics. Look it up. What does she call it?
Histrionics.
Histrionics. Whatever you want to call it.
She called it histrionic.
This is
I have a degree in psychology. It's psychology 101, y'all. And I'm not histrionic. I don't care what you think. I'm not histrionic.
Oh my hell.
I have a degree in psychology.
Fucking
hell.
Histrionics. You go. Hydraulics. There you go, warrior grandma.
Hydraulics.
Every time you see a butterfly, somebody's dead.
This is why I don't want her to die. We're going to miss out on things like this.
I just don't want, I don't want that. I don't want her to die at all. I don't want anybody to die. But you know what? I don't want, but if somebody beat Jason Avocado's ass, I wouldn't give one iota of a shit.
Who is Jason Avocado? Who's that?
Shanny's man, Jason.
I thought his name was Rev.
Rev. They call him Rev. It's hard for me to call him Rev, short for Reverend, because, they're such good Christians. They don't know how wrong it is to call someone Reverend. But okay.
That's why his name is Rev?
Yes.
Oh, I see. I didn't know. I didn't watch Shanny. I'm telling you, I was not sub to the woman. I don't know anything about her history. I'm sitting here jealous that this bitch even has a man. Like, how am I over here single and this bitch has a man? How? What happened there?
Look.
Wrong as fuck.
You haven't put yourself out there. You don't want a man bad enough, because look, there's somebody for everybody. Rev is short for Revelation News. Rev is short for Revelation News. But they can also call him the Reverend, and which I think is sick. Sick. He's a piece of shit. And when she said she needed a cigarette, no, she don't smoke cigarettes. That's something that I know for a fact. So she's smoking weed, which I don't give a shit. I'm not judging her for smoking weed. It's just that look, how about we talk about the fact that he lied to her and the kids and said, we have a forever home. All we got to do is move across country. Let's leave all the shit, and I mean real shit, all over the house. And then they get there, and that's not even their home. His uncle said, y'all can't stay here. Y'all can stay here for a little bit, and you got to pay rent, but you got to go get a job. So he starts having a meltdown, come apart. They get into a big fight. The cops showed up. I guess that was my fault, huh, Laura? Right. The cops showed up because they were fighting, and they still don't have a home. So all that for nothing.
So this place that they're in right now is like the uncle's place, right? And it's this beautiful, clean home that I'm sure they're wasting no time in trashing. How long are they supposed to stay there for? Hey, Sally, how long are they supposed to stay there for? Yes, breaking the silence. You're right.
I don't know, because somebody's like,
Melissa, thank you. Shanny got a man. Tammy Slayton got a man. Some of y'all single. See? Even Melissa's judging.
Tammy Slayton got a man.
How am I out here single? Tammy Slayton got herself a man. Got herself a whole man. And I'm out here single. Lady, why? How?
Rude First Lady, is that true? Someone sent the uncle the video of their apartment, and so there's that. There's I don't know if that's true or not, but I do know that they said, did Jason lie to you? And she said, yes, he did. Yes, he did. He's lying. He's a liar. He's an abuser. He's this, he's that. But today he's a baby and honey, and y'all are just they're disgusting. But Laura, you white knight for him. Put on your cape and be a super white knighter, bitch. Sit there and talk about me. I ain't done shit to you. Talk about you. Go.
Right. That was ridiculous for her to try to blame you on her CPS call. You're just the latest in a long line of people. We're up to like 150 people now that have been blamed for that call. And she actually said calls, like plural.
Calls. And I don't know how many. Has it been one or two?
I think she's had two, as far as I know.
I remember that she got a shit ton of money for the lawyer. Where's the lawyer?
Oh, yeah, she's done that a couple times. Her mod told her about a horrible death in their family. All she said was, then they were going to die that day anyway. Imagine saying that to someone who passed a horrible death. Rachel, she doesn't have any empathy ever. And I bet if you asked Laura who's the one who said that, she won't even remember. She probably won't even remember that it happened. She does not care about those people at all. So like Kimberly Michalski and Jonice and all the ones that are like, Laura's been so good to me. They still can't tell me where. Like, show me where Laura's been good to you. She doesn't even check messages when you send them. Did you check my message? Can you check your text? Check my message. Like, God bless you guys. You love her so much. She gives you nothing. It's so sad, man. So sad. And I'm sorry to whoever lost somebody in her chat. You know, we care way more about these people. They hate us than she does. It's sad, man. It's terrible.
Yeah, right.
That was so sad for Val. Oh, Val is the one. Val is the one who did. That is sad. She says our death date is assigned on our birth date. If we missed a heart attack or something, we were going to get hit by a bus that same day because it's all determined. She's sick. Wow. She doesn't even believe in God, though. So why would she believe? I don't know. Whatever. I can't. There's no explaining her.
That's why I was trying to play her. Try Jesus. Try Jesus. Not me.
Let's all throw hands.
I will. I'll smack a bitch. I swear to God. I'm sick
Poor
of
Kimberly.
it.
She keeps getting passed over. I know. Poor Kimberly. It's sad, man. Laura, did you see my message? But they are convinced, though, that Laura, every time you see Kimberly, she's always, and Jonice, too, is another one. They come in saying how wonderful Laura has been to them. How? What has she done wonderful? I really want to know. I've never heard her stand up for any of either of them, ever. What does she do? What has she done that's so great? I think she's terrible to y'all.
He gave the family home away for $1. $1. They gave it to that G-Man guy. And now they're homeless. Which, I mean, oh, that's whatever. That was
so they got an inheritance of $700,000. They got an inheritance of $700,000 and blew it, and don't have a pot to piss in.
Yes,
left. Wow, how do you blow through $700,000? Sandy, look at Sandy. We'll read Kim's messages. Kim, Sandy will read your messages. Text her. She'll read them, sweetheart.
We watched them spend so much, and I'll tell you, really, First Lady said I've been watching them for years, and that is true. I was a little late, but pretty late to the game. I would watch on and off.
It's none of my business. None of my business. I just, I'm worried more about your kids than you. I am.
Yeah, but he sat there and told, I mean, right in front of the kids. Of course, everything is in front of the kids. Today, someone said, can you deep throat 4 inches? And in front of her children, I can deep throat way more than 4 inches. Do you know what my kids would do to me if I said that in front of them?
Vomit.
Vomit. They would absolutely vomit. And I don't think it would be able to come out of my mouth with them sitting there with me. But yep, she did. Yeah, they could have bought a house. They could have, should have, and the kids had
right. If you get $700,000, shouldn't one of the first things you do is secure a residence?
Yes.
Like I would buy a house with that money. There, you have a house outright. You don't even have a mortgage now. Like that's beautiful. Yeah. It's perfect.
Yes.
Why would you not do that, especially for your children?
And I'll tell you right now, she flashed, but this is just my opinion, okay? I feel like she flashed because she had this smile on her face. She gets this grin when she talks about Negs because she is in love with Negs. And
Negs should be getting himself some of that. Why is Negs not getting himself some of that?
He's turned it down a couple of times. Yeah, he keeps saying, I spent it on you. I spent it on your kids. I spent it on you. No, you didn't, because they didn't even have a dresser. And they didn't have a dresser because we saw the rooms. And you didn't fit a dresser in that vehicle. Yeah, but I didn't even see her boobs on OnlyFans. I just saw her big ass bent over. Oh, flashback.
Oh my God, gross. Why would anyone want to see that, Randy? Why would you want to see Sin? Who's in charge of you? Oh my God, who is in charge of you? Why are you watching shit like that? Girl, when you get a hankering to watch that dirty shit, you need to, Twitter is of the devil. Do not go there. I'm telling you.
I know.
Why are you even watching that? Ugh, I can't. I mean, you're going to need therapy for the rest of your life.
I'm sorry,
after
Jeff,
seeing shit like that.
I know. Today, who was it that said Alex, irate Alex, or whatever? He said, I'm starting a GoFundMe for treatment now because he also saw the udders who left Randy unattended.
Yes, Shell. Who's charged of watching Randy? You need to keep better track of her.
Jimmy.
She's over here looking at Shanny's own DoorDash. Cancel my order forever. Ugh, yuck.
We do both. She bought him and her
So
matching
gross.
MacBook Pros, matching Alienware laptops. Because who doesn't need that? Um, Virtual reality headsets, iPhones. They had every new. I remember the day that he bought. Um, I want to say it was 3 iPhones. The new
Phones.
one. Yeah,
What do you need 3 for?
I don't know because I guess when you've got the money, can you post the link to which video do you want to?
Leave them $700,000 to begin with. You knew you were fucking up doing that. Why would you leave these people $700,000? Why?
Well, he
What
wasn't.
you do is you leave
I
it for the kids. Leave it for the kids. Don't give it to them fucking parents.
Rude First Lady. I made you a mod, so I think I did. So yeah, a video of them spending. Well, no, we don't really need to say that. I don't give a shit. The stuff they bought is. Look, I'll tell y'all what we did one time, and I'm just gonna flat out tell it. Well, first of all, when he inherited it, he wasn't with Shanny, so
Look at
he
what
may
Ash
not.
said. Ash said she got a Care Bear suit and he got a Winnie the Pooh suit. Are you kidding me?
I'm not
That's what they
shitting
spent
you.
their money on?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, you're welcome.
Oh, the 700,000 was his mother's estate. Well, no wonder she's with him. Well, there you go. Now I get it.
Well, he's
Everybody
broke.
looks good when they're wearing 700K. Everyone looks good when they're wearing that. I also heard allegedly when she was at the Cabbage Patch place and her people wanted one, she gave them a higher figure than the doll actually cost. Oh, I believe that 100%. I totally. Yeah, the furries. There's the real furries over there. Care
Ugh.
Bears and Winnie the Pooh. Good grief. Good grief.
His mother failed him, unfortunately. Well, you know what? I don't know that she did. I think did his mom pass away? Because she probably didn't know that he would
I don't know.
squander it on stupidity. And he acted like and maybe he was born into wealth, okay? Um, and because he always says, I have no job skills. Look, if I can work at Wendy's, so can you, Slick.
I was going to say, you don't need job skills to do some jobs. Some jobs you can just do. You don't have
Yeah,
to have a whole lot of skills.
we train you. Had a house and he gave it to G Man and then left town. Now he's back and no home. Yep. But y'all think that was kind to give a house away? Laura says we all had a boyfriend yell and cuss out our kids, saying that we all have had a
Wow.
boyfriend. No, we
No, we haven't.
haven't.
No, we have not. I can tell you that right now.
I have a whole ass husband that don't yell and scream at our kids.
I dare a man to raise his voice to my kids, man. He'll have no teeth. That'll be the end of him.
None.
No, there's no man that has ever raised their voice to my kids ever. Never.
No. See, oh my gosh. And cuss them out and say, um, oh, oh my gosh. What life are you living, Laura?
These are the same people. These are the same people that had a problem with me saying the word motherfucker in front of my kid 24 years ago. They did whole streams on it. But she's had grown men cuss out her babies? No. Guess how much they paid in rent a month? $3,000. I mean, that's insane. If you can afford a $3,000 rent, then you can afford a mortgage.
Oh yeah.
That's insane to me, $3,000 a month. Unless you're living in some skyrise in New York. Like what the hell? How are you paying $3,000 a month in rent anywhere? You should be paying that in a mortgage. I don't even know who G-Man is. I don't know who that is.
They tried to evict him one time. She called him the N-word. That's how I found her. Let's see. Let me find Crude AF. Let's just play what Laura thinks is okay. Let's play all of what Laura thinks is okay. Let's see if I can get the link where I don't have to. I mean, this man, the way this is what she's defending, and I get. Oh, I can show these pictures.
Oh, Laura said defended the guy saying it was a long trip. He was probably exhausted. That's why it was okay for him to yell at the kids.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Elsie, how are you, honey? Wow.
Wow.
It was a long trip. He was probably exhausted. That's why it's okay for him to yell at the kids. Wow.
Because, yeah, that's how life works. I've been exhausted many times.
Just because it doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make it okay. You know, maybe that's the reason, but it's not an excuse. You're not excused for that behavior. Yeah, none of that is normal. Agree, Pammy. None of that is normal, though. That's not normal behavior.
No, it's not, because the cat wasn't in his lap. Oh my hell. Let me find.
They were more worried about that cat, man. They were more worried about that cat than anything else. Yeah, I would love to know how she lost 3 channels in one day. How did that happen?
I think once you get taken down for child abuse, neglect, this the stuff that they got taken down for, YouTube's going to be all over that, and they probably expected her to do more channels.
Laura will say anything that is the opposite of what you say, Wendy. If you say the sky is blue, she will say it's actually not blue, and maybe we are seeing the color of the sky wrong, yada, yada, yada. I know she really doesn't like me a whole lot, but whatever.
I'm trying to...
I don't care. I don't care. Hey, Kiki. It's okay because he was exhausted, but you were ridiculed, Wendy, for something that happened with a newborn baby. Yeah, 24 years ago. Maybe I was exhausted. Yes, I was exhausted. Yes. And emotional and a wreck. Did you watch Laura Clary's video that she put out today? Man, it was awesome.
No,
she was like trying to get ready to go somewhere with kids. It's like the theme of it was, getting ready when you have a newborn. And she's in the mirror, the baby's screaming and hollering, and she's in the mirror trying to put on her makeup. She goes, "Hang on just a second. I'm just trying to cover up my sadness and what? I forget what it was. Damn, I forgot. I blew it now. I'm just trying to cover up my sadness and hell, or whatever else she said. I don't even know. It was so funny though. Like my sadness and something else. Very funny though. Quick start. She's saying she's a great person. Quick start saying she's a great person. Oh my gosh, no.
I know. I started to say that. And even
that cat threw up on her wall while they were driving in the car. She kept the shirt on, wore it all day, slept in it. Oh my God, Helen! Ew.
See, yeah, ew, just so everybody knows.
Ew.
Crude AF is the geek room. Okay, so that's also the geek room. If you're not subscribed to the geek room, subscribe to them. But they cover Shanny stuff. I'm trying to find exactly what he said to the kids, so y'all can hear it again what she's defending. But I think it's been taken down everywhere. But did
you see Shanny's bathroom walkthrough? All I saw was the cat box. I didn't see all of it because I've been logged off Boo Boo. Really, I've made an appearance here and there in the last few days, but mostly I have been logged off. So I did not see all of the walkthrough. I can't watch stuff like that. Like that's heartbreaking. I can't watch it on the news. I can't watch that kind of stuff. It's heartbreaking to me for kids to have no choice whatsoever and be raised in that kind of environment. It breaks my heart. And that's not YouTube fuckery. That's genuine concern for children. And so as much as Laura would love to be pissed at people for calling CPS, I think it's okay. That's my opinion, but I think it's okay in a situation like that. Those kids definitely need help. That family needs help.
Yes.
Those kids are not safe in that environment, in my opinion. You got to see the walkthrough. Laura said, "I've seen way worse houses." Oh God. Well, I'm sorry. We've seen Laura's house in a few bits and pieces, and it's not a whole lot different. I'm sorry. It's true.
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't know.
Carpet. burnt up carpet, cigarette butts all over the place. She's got, she's got a horrible mess. And she makes candles in that heap. Whatever. I don't know. Stop. Don't let me talk about her anymore.
Well,
After the one clip where they thought,
I'll see if I can pull up.
Stephanie, same. Yeah, I can't watch that stuff. When he called the kid an idiot because the cat wasn't on his lap or something. And when he said something like, you ruin people's lives. Like, it's just, who says that to children? You can't say that to kids. That's going to fuck them up forever. Yeah, spray painted furniture. Yeah, I mean, she's just, no, these are her people. No wonder she's defending them. These are Laura's birds, Randy. They're Laura's birds. She found her birds.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to share this picture. This is the kids' room. Here's what you're defending, Laura. Can y'all see it?
Gross. That is so gross.
That's the child's bed. There's I think it even has a sheet on it. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that wall.
Wow.
That's mold, mildew.
That's so
Look
gross.
at that pillow.
Is it? Oh
yeah.
My God. That is so. Yeah. See, that's hard for me to look at. That's really sad.
There's the cat box. There's outside the cat box. But people came in and destroyed it, right, Laura? This was done by.
Gross.
Look at that.
Yeah, this was done by YouTube haters, of course. Sure, it was. Sure.
Yeah.
They just ran in with a bag of cat shit that they could spill everywhere. Like, how did that happen?
Right.
They ran in with dirty sheets and mold. Is that what happened? Like, how did that happen?
I've never even seen cat litter that looked like that, but I don't know. That is what you defended yesterday, Laura. And that's what I should be minding my own business about. Okay, noted. But you know what? If it doesn't hurt humans, dried cat shit, exactly. Hurt humans, I usually keep my mouth shut. The only time that I spoke, my first video about Laura was when that RAP, the stuff about, I spoke up about that. When she went to the funeral and live streamed it, I spoke up about that. Other than that, I don't really know, that I've spoke a lot on her. Yeah, I know, Ballet Babe. Think about it. So to think that she went live to try to make me look bad, and no, I'll never believe Laura's house is like that. Nope, no sir. Mm-mm. But I don't. I mean, maybe I don't think so. Shanny's trying to act like people trash the house, right? Pug washing. Trolls coming in and trashing our house and making me look like a child abuser. Listen, if you let somebody talk to your kid like that, you're just as much as an abuser as anyone else. That's right, Kiki. Because we have to be the voice for our children. Hey, Sour Patch.
Hey, Sour Patch. Kiki, you're so right. That's so true. Who the fuck is supposed to? I'm sorry, people on this platform have been doing great trying to advocate for those boys. Yeah.
I hope not, Tammy. I mean, I don't think that she's not going to blame the kids. She's going to blame the trolls. Now, Jason might blame the kids because he's a son of a bitch. No, Jason isn't the boy's biological father, but somebody said he was in prison for meth. I don't know if that's true. That's just what somebody said. But even though her parents have made videos about, I have to question grandparents that don't step up. Sorry, I just do.
Do they have grandparents around? Like, where is the rest of their support system? Do they have any? Or have they just run them all off? I don't know her life. I don't know her life at all. So does she have parents? Does she have siblings? Where's the kid's grandparents?
She doesn't have anything to do with her parents. She says that it was a toxic environment. And I don't, who's to say
I'm sure it was. Yeah.
Yeah, but her mom and I don't know if that was her stepdad. They've done videos.
Wow.
About her. And yeah, the mom is done with her, but she shouldn't be done with her grandkids. That's just, I mean, that's
Right.
how I
That's the
feel.
thing. Like, yeah, I kind of see that.
Oh, that's right. Her mom is in hospice care. Her mom has cancer. You know what, Sky?
Awful.
I forgot that. I forgot about that. Let me pull back and pull my foot out of my
So her
mouth. I
mom is
forgot.
fighting for her own life. She can't be, she needs to be taken care of, not taking care of other people. And of course, Shanny's nowhere to be found to take care of her.
Right.
That's sad, man.
Because
Whole
she's
thing
in
is sad.
chronic pain and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And I can't do nothing for myself.
Oy.
Sorry, you don't get my pity, Shanny. Rev certainly don't get my pity for not having job skills at 40.
If my grandchild was in that position, you better be down. Yes, of course, Kiki. I mean, that's, of course. Take the kids, if nothing else.
My grandchild is the size of tomorrow will be a lemon. And I
Little
talk to
duck.
Little Duck. I talk to Little Duck every day.
Oh, little duck's going to know your voice.
Yep, that's what I want. I get right down there, and Timber's like, "You're so embarrassing." I'm like, "Yep, I sure am."
You're all, this is the tip of the iceberg. Tip of the iceberg, lady.
Yep.
There's way more where this came from.
Lots of love. Lots of love. Thank you, Caitlin.
Do you know that it's perfectly normal, that feeling that you get when you want to chew up a baby? You know, when you take a baby and go, oh, I just want to eat them all gone. You know that feeling? You know how people say that they want to bite their babies? Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Apparently that's totally normal. It's totally normal for people to say that. And it's okay to feel that way. It's because you're just so overwhelmed with how much you love them. Hey, dumpster clips.
Stick their whole hand in your mouth. Just Little Duck will know your voice. Yes. Randy and Wendy, y'all heard Mama Bear went live today. I did. I heard. I read it on Twitter about it. I don't think I got the notification.
How was it? Was it okay? Does she hate us still? Probably.
No. Us? Baby nibbles. Okay.
Let me guess. She went live and she said that she called the Diane thing baby nibbles. Yes, baby nibbles.
I haven't pulled the watch later. I have so much in my watch later. I have so many playlists that say this one, this one, this one, this one.
Moxie, you're totally right. She said, Wendy, that comment may not travel well. Oh, I'm sure it'll end up on a clip channel. There'll be 17 streams tomorrow about how I want to bite kids and
you're a cannibal. You know how normal it is when you want to eat a baby? You want to eat a baby?
It is normal though. I read a thing. I was surprised that I read it because of course the title caught me way off guard. I was like, what are you talking about? Eat babies. And then I read the article and I was like, oh yeah, I totally know what you're talking about.
Who summoned that woman? Somebody said her name 3 times. It was probably us. Evelyn. What is her channel name? The same channel, Shell. Get your sombreros ready for the remote Mexico experience. Look, I wish her the best. You bite gently on your dog's lips.
I do not do that, rock singer. I do not. I do not do that. I can't relate to that impulse. Nope, cannot. I eat up my grandbaby every day. Yes, people do. They eat up their babies because they love them so much. They just want to eat them all gone.
That's rock singer. You know what? I'm not. That is. I don't even know. Go you.
Poor rock singer. We're out calling animal control, just trying to save your pets, rock singer. Oh my gosh! Speaking of pets, girl, stop, calm down.
I know. I bought cameras for outside. My dogs are going crazy at night, and the guy down the street says that there's somebody in our yard with flashlights. I don't know if it's true, but I keep camera's coming, and I'll know soon. Swear. My dog's just all night long, just up, in and out, drive me crazy. Gonna have to rewind this.
Mine keeps jumping on the phone. So if someone gets accidentally blocked, I'll try to unblock you soon. I'm sorry. Asher keeps jumping. She jumps and comes down with both paws on the phone. She loves it. It's like her favorite thing to do right now. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not judging Roxanne. I think that you do it out of love. Yeah,
I'm sure.
Now my dog, you couldn't do that.
Yeah,
it's Bigfoot. Mama Bear says that you're right, Tara Kay. Rock singer, they're okay with it. My dog is half Shih Tzu, and so he has the underbite, so he would bite my lip.
Oh, Sour Patch! I'll have to check it out. I don't go to Twitter ever. Poor people send me messages on Twitter, and they end up waiting like weeks before I respond because I don't even go to Twitter. I'm pretty much done with Twitter. Except I leave the DMs open so that people can get a hold of me if they need to, but other than that, nah.
I tweeted out yesterday because it rained all day yesterday. So let's see if I can pull up the picture. Look at this double rainbow that was here yesterday. For everybody that's not on my Twitter, that probably are though. Can y'all see it?
Yes. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. That's beautiful.
I tell you what, I live in a beautiful state, I have to say, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know. I don't even know what else. Hey, none of your biz. We can say like Shanny's going to keep putting up. Thank you, Crazy. Keep putting up channels. They're probably going to keep getting taken down. Hey, Emerald Girl. Serendipity told me to tell you she accidentally deleted messages before reading and thought one was from you. She is sorry.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Emerald Girl.
I love Serendipity.
I did send her a message. Me too. I love Serendipity too.
I don't fuck with her, Kiki, and I don't mean that in a bad way. She kind of stabbed me in the back. I still got the knife, and so it's just gonna take me a while to get over it. But
oh yeah, she's the one who fucked with me too on Twitter. She said that she had a whole mock trial. Isn't that the same chick?
Yeah,
the mock trial in Facebook, and that I was found guilty.
Yeah,
she was crazy to me.
So it just, it didn't sit well, all the stuff she was saying. So I blocked her, and that's why, and please don't think I'm coming at you. I'm not. I'm just, because, I can find it.
I've not had a good experience with her.
Because she was a mod for me, and we.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, I thought we were pretty friendly. And hey, Joanne, beautiful.
Joanne, I saw your stream. You're beautiful. She's putting content out on her channel. We should sub to her. Make sure everyone sub to her.
Absolutely.
Drop her link. Can anyone grab her link and drop it?
Okay, Jamie. Dragonaut has spoken to Shanny's parents and Shanny's ex-husband on the Geek Room. Ah. Yeah, of course. Oh, yes, Kimberly. Of course you can. Yes. Everybody sub up Joanne. I'm going to.
Yes, make sure you guys are sub to Joanne. She's adorable.
She's beautiful. Yeah, she came on panel here. And ring the bell.
Did she come up?
Yeah. Check y'all's DMs. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Hang on, I haven't looked yet.
Oh, you're going to thank her.
Oh my God. You're evil. I'll repay. Are they connected? Look at that bottom one. It looks connected. to her
No, I
roll,
think it's
her
just
stomach.
sitting on her. It's just sitting on her stomach, which, in my opinion, she looks much thinner there than normal. I don't know.
I can't with any of that. Blech!
I
You
really
suck for that. I'm gonna find a way to get back to you. I'm gonna get back at you. I am.
I didn't, so I unsouthern her stuff. Thank you, Sandy. I can't even believe. But when she did it today, I'm like, yeah, she did that for Negs. It's a picture of Shanny's toddies. I already saw him once. He shook
all melted and everything. And I'm sorry, but they look stuck to her gut right there. Look at it. Blow it up tall. Don't you see it?
I zoomed in and everything. I saw it. Yes.
That looks stuck to her. There's like a skin tag that connects her breast to her gut.
Oh.
And then
I think that's not a skin
those
tag.
nipples look like freaking flapjacks too. What the hell? Why are you sending me this shit? Yeah. Block. And block Melissa. He's sending me that shit. Asher, you're gonna block people on the stream, Dolly. Don't do that, mamas.
I can't. I just, I don't know. And I get why RSM wanted to interview her, because she is a hot topic right now. And but then you could tell Negs was wanting to go at her, because they're really, he's onto her right now. Well, and that another question, Laura, why didn't you mention Negs? He's been going after her. So I don't get it. Why just me? Why me?
Yeah. That's not a skin tag, it's a nipple. Well, then that's a problem, okay? That 700,000 should have gone to some surgery.
That's not baloney. That's a nipple.
Oh my word. Oh my word.
Because he's not you, Randall. Exactly, P-Day. Exactly.
Yeah.
So there are all these people on here. I never came up on your panel. Maybe it was just your picture.
But she cams up on her own channel, and she's adorable. Hey, Crime Canary. And she's adorable. Yeah, Randy's crew.
That's right. Dumpster Clips, they're catching up, but you are my crew. Dumpster Clips is the shit. JL, what?
Dumpster Clips.
I do too. Let me find that. Let's find that. Let's say it. Wait a minute. What did they say the name of the channel was? JL Edwards. Let me see if I can find it.
I love that you guys are subbing to Joanne. Yes, sub to Joanne. Let's get her channel up and going.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just Shane.
Nunya Biz, welcome to the Winner's Circle.
Welcome, Nunya Biz, where we have a lot of fun. We really don't, but I try. Many try some of the real story. Oh, this was a week ago. Shall we watch this?
Oh my God, sure.
I don't know. Do y'all want to
up here? Go ahead.
Yeah, well, put a 1 in if y'all want to. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this. Do y'all want to listen to it?
Just watch. Let's watch some of it until we can't stand it anymore.
Okay.
Asher,
bless her.
I understand what you want. She wants TREATSs for doing nothing but breathing. That's it. That's what she wants. And she's jumping all over me until I give her one. And then the problem is, if I give her one, then I am reinforcing this terrible behavior for her to jump all over me and lick me and, jump all over my phone or whatever until she gets a, you know what? And then she goes over and sits by and then she goes over and sits by the bag of, you know what's, because she wants me to give her one for breathing. That's it. Just for breathing, living. But if I give her one after she does this behavior, then I'm reinforcing this terrible behavior, which I do not want to do.
No wonder y'all couldn't hear it a while ago. I had the volume turned all the way down. Stupid.
I knew something was wrong. I'm like, what is that noise? All I could hear was like the typewriter in the background.
Here's Shanny.
Or sewing machine.
And this was May 21st.
I will. No one is perfect. If you only knew how many you know whats she gets in a day, You'd be calling animal control for that.
Oh boy.
I don't want to give her. I don't want to give her one when she's jumping and being bad. I want to give her one when she's calmed down and being good. All right, here you go. You can have one. Okay, lay down.
Get on one.
Lay down.
On here.
Lay down. Good girl.
Playback speed. 175. Okay. Let's see if this is too fast.
Fund me for treats, man. This dog's eating me out of house and home. I had 2 teenage boys that didn't eat like this. My little dolly. Do you know that someone tried to accuse me of hitting her?
Hitting Asher?
Some asshole?
No.
Yes. Because the other day when she was jumping and being crazy, I slapped my leg to get her attention. Like, like knock it off, but I slapped my leg. And they said that I hit her. Even though, of course, she made no noise whatsoever. Did not hit her at all. But some ass tried to say that I did. Fuck you forever. You have no idea. This dog is worshipped in my house. Worshipped.
Do you know I've been playing this video, but I forgot to hit audio? I wondered why you kept talking.
Oh, yeah. No, I can't hear anything. You gotta check the audio box, girl. I'm sorry.
Again.
Try it again.
Oh.
Is that why we couldn't hear the song either?
No, because I wasn't sharing the screen.
Oh, okay.
But,
yeah, the stupid screen. You have to, and if you blink, you miss the little box that says share audio.
So y'all let me know if this is too fast.
See if this thing is working. Hi. Okay, I wasn't going to do this, but I watched Chris's videos. This is concerning Shanny for Christ. I watched Chris's videos, and I just think that it's about time that I get my side of the story out for a change. Because I noticed that...
So who is Chris? Does anyone know who Chris is?
Who is this person?
This is Shanny's mom. I like her taste in walls.
I saw the glasses and short hair and the pink background. I thought it was you. Go ahead.
Pretty close.
About things he doesn't even understand or know about. But first of all, I just want to say to Chris that...
Oh, right.
Yeah, you screwed up some things, but you were a good father, and I just want you to know that. Before you came along, Zachary didn't smile much. I mean, he didn't respond to people, and those boys really loved you, Zachary especially, but it was like the light turned on when you came into his life, and I just want you to know that. Nobody should ever question what a good father you were. You were a good provider, too. You did the best you could. I mean, I know you don't make that much money, but you did the best you could. And she sat there, year after year, getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I understand that, but I just needed to thank you for being a part in the boys' lives. Shannon has told you many things. I tried to warn you. Her father and I tried to warn you about her before, but of course you wouldn't listen. She was your wife. I understand that. Jason's not going to listen either. He's going to have to find out the hard way. But nobody's abused Shannon, okay? That is her MO. She uses that with everybody. She did it with Douglas. She's done it with you. She's done it with her sister, her brothers. Everybody in her life has always treated her this way, and this is why she's so crazy. I mean, it covers for her mental illness. And she knows she's mentally ill, and she knows what she's supposed to do to help that mental illness, but she chooses not to. She chooses to use it as an excuse to do what she does. And I don't have to explain what she does. I mean, she makes these outrageous videos all the time. She's always crying and carrying on and always, always something negative. Since she was 16 years old, I don't want to say her entire life because she was a beautiful child. I mean, she really was a very beautiful child and happy girl. She used to sing and she dreamed of going to Paris. And I noticed the picture in the back of the Eiffel Tower. And that reminds me of Shannon, the little Shannon, when my daughter. But something happened along the way. I know what happened. I think you know what happened, Chris, to her. And it was unfortunate that she went through what she went through when she was 16 years old, but it somehow changed her. And ever since then, she has blamed everybody else for all the screw ups that she makes in her life. She uses it as an excuse except when it comes to what happened when she was 16 years old. And I'm not going to talk about it here because it was traumatic what happened to her. And I have to say, as bad as this sounds, something inside of me tells me that maybe it didn't happen the way she said it happened, but something had to have happened for her to have turned out as she has. She has crashed and burned just about every single relationship in her life. And I'm not going to keep this video up for very long. I just want to be able to make my side of the story and make things clear. She's got people like Miss Star and a couple of people that, feel really sorry for her, but they don't realize how much she has affected everybody in her life. I mean, every one of her siblings and both of her parents have helped her out over and over and over again. And she walks all over them. She crashes and burns her bridges behind her. This is the last time that my husband and I are ever going to be able to help her again. I mean, she nearly destroyed us during this last day when you and her broke up.
That's her mom?
She's got Jason abuse. There was no abuse going on whatsoever. We bought her clothes. We bought her makeup. We bought her. She got to use her father's car every single day, even when she wasn't working. She got to use her father's car, his truck. We got an SUV that her father used at that time. So, I mean, she had a way to work, but she wanted to lay in bed for months. She got fired from her first job for making videos on YouTube. Okay. And she knows I got to blow my nose. I'm sorry. I feel like crying right now, but she knows that she had to take care of her children. She doesn't do that. She expects everybody else to take care of them. That's her thing. So she got fired from her first job. She laid up in the bed for months doing nothing but drinking alcohol and crying all the time, making everybody miserable. And mostly what she was crying about was because Jason wasn't fully her boyfriend at the time. This is why I couldn't believe, when she finally did get him. I couldn't believe it when she finally did. But she said that she wanted him because he was a millionaire. This is the truth. She wanted him because he was a millionaire and she knew she wouldn't have to work anymore and that she could just lay around eating. But she will never be able to give up wanting negative attention. She thrives on negative attention. She has done this since she was 16 years old. There always has to be some kind of turmoil in her life. And if she doesn't have turmoil, she will create turmoil just to get people to feel sorry for her for some reason. And then those people that feel sorry for her, then she craps on them afterwards. And I think a lot of you YouTubers and from the Christian community have experienced that with her. You figured that out the hard way, like the rest of us. So now getting back to me and my husband, let me just tell you, while she stayed here, she did nothing but sleep in the bed all the time. We did everything we could to provide. I told her, I said, Dad, her father had just had his knees replaced and living on blood. He's still taking blood thinners. I mean, it's only been since October that he had his knees replaced. And the first thing she did when he came home from the hospital is walk right into his knee and didn't say anything about it, went outside to smoke her cigarettes. She was mad at me because she couldn't smoke in my house, knowing that I have a heart condition. She had to go outside to smoke, even though it was my home. I couldn't be around smoke. I can't be around things like that. But she laid up in that room drinking every night. And let me tell you, before she even got settled in, the deal was that she was going to get a job and she was going to help out with the utilities because we were paying double the electricity, double our water bill. Or actually, our water bill was more than double at times because the boys and her used to take really long showers and whatnot. So all of our utilities, were costing us extra, except for cable, of course, because we kept the internet on. We don't have cable. We have just internet. And to save money. I mean, my husband's 62 years old. He's getting ready to retire. We're just an older couple, going through a lot of health problems right now. But she didn't respect that either. She told Jason that all I ever wanted was to get money from her. And it's like, yeah, you know what? You have to pay for your way. You can't just expect people to support you for the rest of your life. We couldn't do it. We couldn't financially do it. And it was starting to cripple us. We both have a lot of medical bills. I had 2 heart surgeries. I had abdominal surgery just before Shannon came. And I was rapidly losing weight at the time. I'm much better now, but I was like going down to skin and bones for a while there because I was so sick after my abdominal surgery. I ended up with a bacteria and had to go on antibiotics. And I mean, it was just terrible. Meanwhile, putting up with her stuff, with the crying every night and drinking every night and smoking weed with her kids in the house, terrified that. And then she'd invite people over. This one homeless guy, and she'd invite him over. And he was actually a meth addict. I know that you didn't do meth, Chris. I'm positive about that. That's not your thing. I'm sorry you had to go through what you had to go through. I really am. We tried to warn you, but you didn't listen. But anyway, that's water under the bridge now. I don't want to make you feel bad, but you're doing the right thing. It's time for you to just move on with your life and just put her aside. As far as Jason goes, he has threatened my husband. He said he threatened a 62-year-old man on blood thinners with 2 knees just replaced that he'd come over and punch him in the face. And now he's doing this boxing video like he's going to hit you. I mean, what an asshole. This is a man of God. The only justice out of this is that Jason's going to find out on his own what she's all about. When somebody gets married, they're supposed to be focused on their husband, their new husband. They're in love. They're supposed to be happy, and she has kids too. She's supposed to be focusing on them. But no, she's going to make videos about her ex-husband 8 months after you guys have been divorced. I mean, this is just ridiculous. But that's Shannon's MO. This is what Shannon does, and she does it well. She destroyed Doug the same way. Doug and his mother were abusive. His mother, actually her first husband, the father of her children, because I know a lot of people think that you were the boy's biological father, which he's not. Oh. Anyway, the father of her children's mother had multiple myeloma, and Shannon did nothing but make her life a living hell. The woman had to stay in her bedroom all the time. I finally got fed up with it. I'm going to be honest with you. I finally got fed up with it, and I said, this is it. I can't put up with this anymore. I tried to ask her to get things cleaned up. Let me tell you something. My husband gave up the bedroom to sleep in the spare room in a smaller bed, and I slept on the couch downstairs the whole time she was here. So they could have the master bedroom. And that master bedroom, a stench started coming out of it. And when I opened the door, it was at least 2 feet deep, full of garbage, food, clothing, God knows what else was in there. Urine. We found urine in a container, and William lied about it. And she says, William never lies. Well, William does lie. You're the one who was spanking him because he lied about the urine. But it was spilled all over the floor. It took us weeks to get that. Oh, it's been 3 months since she's been gone, maybe more. Well, let's see, it was Christmas Eve when the cops got her out. And the cops know us, by the way. The police in Duluth know my husband and I. They know her too, all too well, because there constantly had calls for her in the past. You know, she lost her kids. If it wasn't for Chris, she wouldn't have those kids right now. And that's the truth. He is telling the truth on that. Now, I don't know why you had that relationship with what's his name's girlfriend there. You know, I don't know why you did that, maybe, but I'm not going to judge you for it. I'm not going to. I mean, you went through hell with her. But all I know is that her husband has made threats about us. He's even kind of poked a stick in her and poked the anthill about what about what your parents did to you? What about your mother? Well, the only thing he heard was the day that she had her headphones on, and I went in and I pulled them off her head and I pulled her hair a little bit. I didn't like yank it off or anything like that. She wouldn't listen to me. I was trying to get her to clean that room up. I'm telling you, the stench was horrible. No one should live like that. And she was like, oh, you know, like she usually does. You see her on the videos. And I was done with it after that. I was like, that's it. You're getting the hell out of here. I'm not putting up with this anymore. I shouldn't have to. My blood pressure was sky high. It took me a good 2 months to get my blood pressure down after her staying here. The doctor was even like, you can't do this. You know, I had 2 heart surgeries. I have a pacemaker defibrillator over here. I have a portacath over here. You know, I mean, I'm getting worked up. This is why I didn't want to make this video, but I think I deserve to be able to tell my side of the story too. All the rest of this aside, the police came over to the house and they made her leave. William said that I threatened to kill him when the police were over at the house, and texted his mother that, which was William being an asshole, being a little asshole. I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it. He was being a little asshole, just like he did the time he pissed all over the floor in his grandfather's room.
Is that one of the kids, William?
I was 37 years of my life. I would never tell a child I'm going to kill them.
Oh, I thought you said something, Wendy.
I did. I said, who's William? Is William one of the grandkids?
Yeah. Yeah.
This poor woman. God bless this woman. Wow. This is the other side.
I mean, hell, even while she was here.
This is the other side. I'm glad that we're hearing this, really.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I thought I'd heard this before. I'm not sure. I don't think I have.
She was flirting with G-Man. I remember clearly how she wanted to be with G-Man. She talked to me about it almost every night. But he was too smart for her, thank God. He even told her, you need to get out of your mama's house. Of course, she wasn't going to have that because she'd have to go get a job and she'd have to go actually, pay bills. She didn't want to pay nothing. I asked her for money to help pay. Once she gave me $140 with her first job. And that went towards the heat, the electric, and the water. So split that into 3, okay? Less than $50. Not bad, She could have been paying a lot more in a house that she lived in. When I think back in hindsight, I should have just, instead of bringing her to our house, I should have just said, Shannon, the house is yours now. Because my husband and I went over there and cleaned her house out. Oh my God, talk about a mess. The bedroom up in the boys' room, you get halfway up the steps and you could smell the urine coming out of there. For some reason, they thought it was okay to piss on the floor.
Oh, hell.
Okay? They thought
Hydraulics.
that was okay. And I don't like talking like this, by the way, but I'm fed up to here with all of this stuff and her making videos.
Wow. God bless this woman. Wow.
It hurts. It hurts really bad. It hurts to know that my grandchildren have to live like this. It does. It hurts me real bad because I know my other 2 grandchildren are living a decent life. They have 2 parents that love them very much. And they're happy and the way a kid is supposed to be. She's in the bathroom, right down the hall here, smoking on her hookah, or whatever you call it, smoking weed with her boys down the hall. William told me one day, he said, that's got to stop. He goes, she used to do that when my dad was there, talking about you, Chris. He said, but it's got to stop. And he wanted to put a stop to it. And I think the only way he knew how to do it was to try to get out of here and make her take responsibility. He's smarter than you think. He might lie, but he's smart. He knew what he was doing. He didn't want to lose her again either. I mean, the boys really do love her. If she could only just see that, and be sad. Attention, always just this negative attention. But anyway, when the police came over to get her out of the house, yes, it was Christmas Eve, but she was screaming and yelling and causing a lot of trouble. She took, instead of cleaning the room, she took and she shoved a good portion of it under her father's bed. Okay. I mean, my husband works hard. We don't have the greatest house in the world. Our house is, over 100 years old. But he takes a lot of pride in trying to keep things nice in it, and he didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that at all. We didn't do anything. She came to us after you left her, Chris. She came to our house, and I didn't know what to do because of the kids. But if I think in hindsight, I should have made her stay there at the house that you guys were renting, because she could have gotten a job and she'd probably still be there, well, until she roped Jason in. He's going to find out. He will find out the hard way. But I'll tell you what, if he threatens me or my husband again, he just needs to know that the Duluth Police Department know about them, both of them. We have it written down. There's a paper trail, and he better watch his step. I have pictures of what the room looked like. I'm not going to show them here, but I have hung on to them in case anything else, happens. But now she's in Pennsylvania. She should just go on with her life. She should just go on with her life and stop making these crazy ass videos and trying to get everybody all stirred up and just expanding the hatred. She's married now. She's married to this guy. She's supposed to be focusing on how much they love each other, but she won't do that. It's heartbreaking. I apologize to my followers or my subscribers for this video. This is something that had to be done. I'm not going to keep this video up here, and I promise you that I'm going to go back to my garden content, and I'm not going to ever make a video like this again, because other than what happened with my daughter, our lives are pretty much normal. But it had to be done because she won't listen. And I just wanted her new husband to know that he needs to stop threatening us. I mean, threatening a 62-year-old man who had his knees replaced and has to take blood thinners. And his heart isn't doing too well either. He happens to have AFib. You don't want to know what I think about you right now doing that. You don't want to know. But I can let it go, because I can take a little bit of pleasure in the fact that you're going to find out the hard way. And I'm not going to say I told you so, but you're going to hear it in your head. But anyway, that's all I got to say. That's my side of the story. Chris was a really good father. I don't believe he raped her. I don't believe it for 1 minute. She has lied about this stuff over and over again with other people. And I don't believe he abused her in any way. He's never been an abusive person. As long as we've known Chris, we've known him for several years. He's never been abusive that I know of. I mean, I just don't. I mean, it really was, when she explained that he raped her, it was so out of character that I was like, I didn't buy it, but I wanted to stay on her side because she's my daughter. She didn't go and even get a police report on it for like a month or so. She didn't even go to get STD checks until several months after that. So, I mean, who's telling the truth here? I mean, this is miserable. I kind of wish I didn't make this video now, but it has to be said. So I hope you got the message, Jason and Shannon. Good luck to you. I hope that you get the help that you need, finally. But it won't be coming from your family anymore. We're done. We're through. Just want you to know that. I don't take pleasure in it either. I think it's horrible how things went down. You would feel the same way as a mother, or maybe not. You seem to put yourself before your kids all the time. Right now, Jason's only seeing the honeymoon phase. He'll see what you're really about. Okay, that's it. That's all I got to say. Take care, everybody.
Wow.
Wow. My mouth is hanging open. Bless that poor woman. You can tell she is absolutely, dealt with this for her whole life with this girl.
Yes.
And God bless her. And she's still she has health issues. Like, she's on hospice right now.
Yeah, because
God bless her. Wow. That's
4 years
crazy.
ago. So she's still going. I think about it. This was this. They said this video. Leslie said this was 4 years old. So okay, maybe around 3 years. So
Maybe, but rock singer, maybe she can't. She's on hospice right now. Like maybe she can't fight for the kids. I mean, obviously we don't know. We don't know her life, but oh my God, God bless her. That is what a nightmare. What a nightmare.
And you know, yeah. And for a parent to end up making a video on a child, that's heart wrenching. You know, that had to hurt the mom.
Right. You can hear it in her voice that she is mad, brokenhearted, all at the same time, you know? That's just awful. God bless that one poor woman. She's like at the end of her rope. She doesn't, you know, what else can she even do?
Mm-hmm.
You can hear it. You can hear it all in her voice. That was an excellent video. Like I was totally captivated the entire time. I wasn't
me too.
waiting for you to shut it off or anything. Like I wanted her to be able to say her piece, even though she does not have, you know, it's 4 years later and she doesn't even know that we're watching it. But in my head, I was like, I felt like just she needs to be validated, you know, like let her say what she needs to say. God bless her. Wow. Like, and that's the thing. Like a lot of us watch it because it's a, you know, shit show. Some of us watch it because we're feeling like, you know, we want to protect the kids. This woman lived it. This was her life.
Yes.
What a mess. God bless her. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Pink Dagger, I have seen that with both of her parents talking. I have seen that.
She seems like such a normal woman to have raised such a not normal person, you know? Isn't that crazy? Like, I expected her mom to be kind of like her.
Really? I mean, I guess I did too, but you could, no, Shanny is one of a kind, hopefully. All of her family are done, seriously. It seems that way. I just can't.
Articulate?
Very articulate. Because the way that Shanny talks, I mean, everything is, what are you doing? I mean, just, I can't.
Shanny yells everything that she says. Like, everything is yelling.
Yeah.
That's what I notice about her. She's screaming everything that she says, you know?
Always
and
unhappy.
This woman.
Always negative.
So, back before you started this video, somebody in the chat called no one is perfect and they all have regrets, and all have regrets wanted us to know that apparently Laura has been joking around with her daughter, saying all of her daughter's friends are going to want her because of her surgery. She really thinks that. That's gross, by the way.
She thinks what now? So that you're breaking up.
Oh, I'm breaking up. You can't hear me?
I heard that. Yeah, it's raining here. I don't know if it's messing with my Wi-Fi or what.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Hey, LaDonna. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, she does. She seems normal and caring. That is so messed up. Yeah, it is. That is messed up. She said to her daughter, Laura said to her daughter, all your friends are going to want me because I'm so skinny after my surgery. Bunch of 16-year-old boys are going to want her. Yuck. Gross. She really thinks this is going to change her whole life. And that makes me sad because you are more than your figure, Laura. I wish that you didn't believe that that was going to make you happy. You don't have to do that to make yourself happy. Like you don't have to do that, but whatever. She doesn't need life advice from me.
And we've seen that that's not what makes you happy. It's not. It makes you do feel better about yourself, obviously, but that's not where your happiness comes from.
It's not. No, that's not going to make her happy. It's not. Unfortunately, that's sad. I hope that whole family gets out. Me too, Caitlin. That is really sad. She said she would be skinnier than her. I mean, why are you competing with your? Whatever. I can't. Didn't she also say her hormones are being removed too? Her hormones? How do you remove hormones?
You can't remove hormones.
You can surgically remove hormones now? I didn't know you could do that. Many have tried to tell her. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, she doesn't, that goes through, yes, breaking the silence. That's the part that gets me. Like, that's what goes through her mind. She really believes that. Or she thinks she's going to marry a hot rich guy. I mean, how many times did anyone else, like when this mom was talking, did anyone else have a different person in mind other than Shanny? I did. This is very similar story that we've seen a couple times around here. Where these people are just so into themselves, they just don't get it. They don't care that how many other people that they're hurting or damaging. It's just sad, man. So sad.
Oh.
What are you doing, Randy?
I'm trying to hear you. I wish it wasn't breaking up. It's getting on my nerves.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She is.
Do you want me to go and come back?
No, I would probably have to reboot. Randy, did you read the article about Shanny's channel being terminated? Yeah, I did. But I guess that's my fault. Did they mention my name in the article? Laura? Sheesh. If you remove your lady guts, that's... yeah, exactly.
To get your guts popped. I'm still laughing at guts popped.
Yeah, somebody tagged me in it on Twitter.
Get your guts popped.
I swear she makes me so ugh.
Yeah.
And that's why I choose to not watch her.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So
I can't watch her either. She gets me mad. She makes me mad when I watch her, so I don't like to.
You
but
guys are mean
girls. The other day.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're mean.
The news,
you're right.
Where is there a news channel video of Shanny? Or is it just an article? I just saw the article. And it's already gotten taken down, Joanne. I'll talk about who I want, who is who to. Or take a link, Laura. Here,
who is who
let
to?
me get hang.
Why not just come in under your real account? Oh my God.
Here. Take a link. I bet you won't. Bet you won't. There you go, sis.
Sis.
Did it. Did it. Did take that link.
I think she means Shanny's stuff is way more harmful and crucial. Not Stiffens. Shanny's Stiffens.
Yeah,
I don't want to know about her Stiffens. I've seen way too much of her Stiffens today. I don't need to see any more of her Stiffens. Nope. I've seen too much. Too many Stiffens as it is.
Please don't scream. She ain't going to take that link.
She's not coming up here. Are you kidding me? There's another video with her and her husband. We're seeing how Shanny locked her mother in the cellar and stood outside laughing at her. God bless that poor mom. That is so sad.
I know.
I just want to take care of her mom. I do. I just want to take care of her mom somehow. Like, what can we do for the mom? Anything? Does mom have a PayPal? Like, how can we help the mom? Anything? Yeah, I saw way more than I ever wanted to of Shanny. Ain't nothing stiff on that woman. Yeah, I've seen way too many of her stiffens today. No, thank you. No more stiffens for me.
Yeah, we're done with stiff.
We're done. We're done with stiffens. I saw some flapjacks and stiffens today. Nope. Yeah, one went done. Saw the stiffens, the flobbins, the bobbins. Let her eyes heal. Thank you. Thank you. They talk about that here. Y'all save this link, the parents interview. I'd love to help that mom somehow. I'd love to help that mom. Like, if there's anything we could do for that mom, someone let me know. The mom has a garden channel, so I don't know. What can we do for Shanny's kids? How about that? What do you suggest? Who is who to? What do you suggest? Coming in here with your all caps. Look at you all mad.
What can we do for Shanny's kids? How about that?
Yes.
Well, I was trying to do something and you went live about me. How about that?
Her channel is JL Edwards, the mom. I mean, I feel stupid going up to this stranger and being like, I want to help you. But, I feel like, I don't know. I just feel compassion for this mom. I about died when RSN said happy birthday, Negs. Yeah, I heard it was his birthday. Crazy. Any help
No,
given
it's
to the
not the
kids will
only
be
way I read
spent by the
them.
mom. Yeah, that's true.
How
Her
about
doctor
you coming
didn't
up and
even. That's the only way you read them. That's not true. We're reading other people's stuff too. She is 50, heavy smoker, supposed to quit caffeine 2 weeks ago, and said this morning she still drank a cup of coffee. She's an idiot. Yeah, whatever. I can't with her. Ay.
So, are you going to take the link or not? If not, I'm going to go watch the Friends reunion. You know why? Because I finally got HBO Max.
Yay! You're going to love it. It was good. I think you'll like it.
I can't wait.
Everything that can be done is being done. Yeah, no one needs to do anything. I don't think there's anything really that we can do for the kids. You can put a comment under her video to cheer her. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll do that. I'll just at least leave a comment and be like, sorry about your daughter. Like, what am I supposed to say? Sorry, your daughter's such a freak. I mean, what do I say? What did you do? Because I did something. Well, good for you. Who's who? What do you want? A medal? What do you want? Yeet your butt on panel. I love the word. I love that word yeet. I love it. If I can find a way to say it and not sound like a full idiot, I'm going to incorporate that into my vocabulary. I've decided because it's the greatest word ever. Yeet. Yes. It's a funny word, man. It makes me laugh. Yeet your butt on panel. That's funny to me. Yeet. I don't know. It's funny. I don't care if they don't want me to die. I don't care if they wish me well, but then today said, look what they said about it. Hold on. She said multiple times, I don't care if they don't want me to die. Who 1726? Who said that?
Laura.
You got so many words. I trusted you. Just saying. You got so many words. I trusted you. What do you mean? No, you can. If you are not thinking what I did, you're not catching on.
Hey,
Crimson.
Carrie.
Yeah, making friends. Making friends as usual.
Yeah. Crimson's living in shit, and Wendy's making friends everywhere she goes.
Always. I'm a social butterfly. We understand your pain. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could say something like that, but I want to say something, I guess.
Hey guys,
I just feel bad for her.
I'm good, Carrie. How are you?
I'm sure you heard. I'm not just saying this either. I'm not Tammy. She blew it with me this time.
What?
She cut down Tammy Spirit Finder.
Oh, I don't watch that woman.
Well, I heard from a friend she was talking bad crap about me again because I blocked her, and I have various reasons. And she was cutting down my drinking and everything, and she cut down my factory job that I had for 16 years of my life. And yeah, so I'm done with her. I'm just letting everybody know verbally I'm done with her this time. So,
well, that's Carrie.
Well, she's not a very nice person. She's terrible to Shannon and other people in the community. Like, she has said some of the most vile things that anyone has ever said ever. So I don't understand. I don't understand how anyone could even sit in her streams and listen to her, let alone be her friend.
Well, I just want to apologize to anybody out there who she hurt. And I know I was in her stream when she was bringing down Shannon's kids, and now I feel bad about myself.
Yeah, I mean, you can't need friends that badly. Like, there's plenty of other people here that would love to be your friend, Carrie. Stop choosing these horrible, evil people that are vicious to and hurtful to other people. You know, there's nothing good about that woman. Nothing. She's terrible. She's evil. Really, truly. And so I don't even watch her.
No,
I don't even watch her. But the way that she has hurt Shannon and Lavender, and just the other people that I know, not only Shannon, she's hurt other people as well. There's nothing good in her. I wish that people would just leave her alone and never speak of her or watch her ever again. She's another one that needs to lose her channel, in my opinion.
I'm done with her. She sticks up for Shanny. I'm like,
well, yeah, her and Laura need to be friends then, because Laura sticks up for her too.
I don't get it. And I get it now. Sorry, my allergies are like bad right now. That's why I hardly have a voice. But but
Um,
I don't get why she cut me down like that. I get it now, but it's like, I- you know, I get it. She's was never a friend, and I'm sorry for
No,
those
of
of
course not.
you who don't believe it. But when she cut down my drinking, and then she says my job that I had for like 16 years in a factory where people were bullying me and everything, and then she says that's why I lost my job because I was drinking. Well, yeah, it was because people are bullying me for 8 hours a day. Can you imagine in a hot factory? Sorry, I had to come in here, but sorry, but I'm just letting everybody know I'm done with her. So,
well, you
especially
just
after
hang in
that,
there. Don't have to let her get to you. She can't get to me, and
I know,
it's
and I just want to apologize that she talks bad about all of you. And I like you guys, and some people don't know why, but I just do. I can't help it, you know.
you like us because we're freaking awesome.
Exactly, you're the winner circle. Just kidding.
That's right,
You are, but I just oh, when she said
devil
that
finger.
about me, you guys, I'm like, what? I have a man because I love him, and I've been with him for 21 years. Yeah, I got lucky. There's a lot of jerks out there. You know, that's what I meant when she said that,
Yeah.
you know? Ugh. Anyway, I don't want to take up your time. I just want to come in here and like let you all know that I'm done with her and I'm never going back.
Well, you just
So
got to be happy, Carrie. Okay.
I will. I will. And Wendy and Randy, I love you guys. We all make
We love you.
mistakes. Don't let people like put you down or whatever, you know? It's so stupid. You
All right.
know?
Well,
It make
thank
me
you.
sad. There's a big fight this Saturday, and I'm so excited. I'm
Oh,
so excited.
woo! Okay. There's a big fight. And anyway, I'll let you guys go. I'm
I
losing
see.
my voice, but
All right. Thanks, Carrie. Take care, hon.
I,
Thanks
I
for
love you
coming up,
guys.
Carrie.
All right.
Peace and
We
love.
love you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Sandy, Jake Paul is fighting Floyd. Money. Mayweather. As choppy as my internet is, I heard that. I
Yeah,
gotta tell y'all the truth.
There's nothing good about that woman. I don't have a damn thing to say that's decent about that lady. If I start talking about her, I'm just going to run my mouth and say mean things. So I'm just trying to bite my tongue. There's nothing good about her. I don't know anyone. I don't understand anyone who keeps going back to that. I don't get it. Um, just she needs to. Her channel needs to go.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
She's just an
I
evil
think
bitch.
so many less people are watching her now because it's just the same old song and dance.
It's
And
just
it was,
hateful.
yeah.
And she's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. She's crazy. I don't fuck with crazy. Like I don't like fucking with crazy. So I don't watch crazy. I don't interact with crazy. I don't want crazy to know my name. I just can't. She's evil, man. She's just evil.
She is. And you know what? Sometimes, and you don't have to wish anything upon them because they're living their karma.
Mm-hmm. Tara K.
Yeah. Woo-hoo.
I am not interested in the fight at all. So I'm
Oh,
sorry. Not interested at all.
We love you too, Carrie. And no, I got to be honest. I didn't hear hardly a damn thing she said. My internet is just, and I think it's because I did. You got information. All right, Crimson. Here you go. It's if I can't hear you, it's not my fault. I did reboot before we went live. I just it started raining. I think it messed with my internet. The other day, I had to give somebody a ride home from work, and his grandma lives in a place like Crimson lives, It is really nice. Thinking about moving in there. If they let me.
Crimson, you're about to have a neighbor.
Yeah. Scoot over, Crimson.
Randy's coming.
My kind of people.
P-Day, yes, I thought it was Starlight for a second too until I looked at the screen. I'm like, who is that? And then saw that it was Carrie. But she did sounded a little bit like Starlight to me too. Just a little.
I can't hear.
Well, then stop handing a link out to people because then I have to talk to them.
I know. Well, Crimson's here. I have to. I know.
Hey,
Our big
Randy.
party drive, you don't know how hard I'm fighting not reading those tweets. Hey, Crimson.
Crimson, did you hear Randy say she's going to come live with you? That's what she said. Knock, knock, Crimson. She's going to come live in your house. That's what she said. Look at Crimson is thrilled. She loves the idea.
Yeah, she's really excited.
She's stunned into silence. Shock and awe.
Yeah. Thank you, Sour Patch Shell. I really liked my makeup yesterday. I liked my hair yesterday. And I held the camera way back.
You look like 23 years old. I mean, what the hell? Do you not have a wrinkle on your face? That's rude.
I do. Yes.
You look stunning. Like your skin looks crystal clear. Absolutely.
I have wrinkles.
Me too, Crimson.
It's really good foundation. It's cheap. It's NYX NYX, but I held it back, and so it just took really good. I couldn't believe how well it turned out. I'm like, damn. Let me hurry and post this.
You look beautiful. I thought you were your daughter at first. Like, it's gorgeous face. You look just like your daughter.
I'll tell you a secret with wrinkles. I've learned this in the last 6 months, maybe longer, but that's here or there. But it's fat. Fat pushes your wrinkles out. So just eat on, ladies. Eat on.
Oh, okay. So if you have a lot of fat, then you don't have a lot of wrinkles.
Yeah, it just pushes out. It just pushes out the wrinkles. It's like free Botox.
I love it. I think that's beautiful. That must be the plan I'm on. I think that's the plan I'm on. I'm on the no wrinkles plan.
Yeah. My information that I have is that I love you both, and I wanted you to know that, and I love everybody in the chat.
We love you too, Crimson.
I lost a good friend this week, and another good friend is in the hospital on palliative care.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I've met these two ladies when I moved in here, and we became instant friends. And I'll be here a year in a few months, but you just never know when your time's coming. And try not to cry.
Oh, Crimson, I'm so sorry.
One of the ladies was found on her couch, sitting straight up on her couch. And she had been passed away quite some time because she was in the real cold and still. So, and she died alone. And we don't know if she knew that or not. We didn't, nobody got to talk to her. They found her last Sunday morning. And it just got me thinking about how much I care for people and love people. And you can be mean as a snake to me, and I'm still going to love you. And I might talk about you for a minute or two, but that's it. But I'll still love you while talking about you. I will. But not you and Randy. Not Randy. I wouldn't do that, y'all, but I might.
If you're talking about us, we deserve it. I mean, for real. You don't talk about people until we deserve it, Crimson. So it's all right. It's all right. But I'm sorry, honey. That's got to sound scary.
It is. And the other lady has cancer all over her. And a year ago today, no, a year ago next month, she we became friends, and she come and talked to me about different things, and one was about her stomach. She thought she was constipated, and I said, "Well, I I can recommend something, but you really need to talk to your doctor about this if it's hurting you that bad." And this went on until just recently. She kept telling me, and she said her doctor didn't think there was anything wrong with her. Well, they found a big old mass in her stomach that was, I think
Oh
they called
boy.
it gastrial
Oh,
cancer,
that's
I think is
terrible.
what they called it. They did surgery, and the doctor
Yeah.
thought they removed it, and it grew back within, well, less than a month. It grew back, the cancer did, and they said, this,
Oh
we
man.
can't do nothing for this. So
I'm sorry. That's horrible.
it it is, and um, it just got me to thinking today about friends, regardless if you've never met them. You form a bond over the phone, over the internet. You can form a
Mm.
bond with a person. Um,
Yep.
and you can also, it can be a good bond, but then it could be a bad bond too, because some people just don't know how to act on the internet. And so, but anyway, I have met some good people here. Um, Not a lot of them, but I have met good people here in this community.
But there are some
And
good ones. There are some good ones,
yeah, they are
and
some
and
good
and
ones.
the ones that aren't so good, we can always try to do better. You know.
Exactly. That's right. Well, and on another note, I found out today that I have 40% hearing loss. So
Oh dear.
yeah,
Are you gonna
hearing
get a
aid
hearing
time.
aid? Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Miracle
I'm gonna
ear.
get one.
Time for miracle ear.
I'm, I'm gonna get one for my left ear, which is the worst, and go from there because they're very expensive, and
And
I want the
insurance doesn't
rechargeable
cover them.
kind. No, they don't.
Oh, I didn't know they had
One,
rechargeable kind. Yeah.
they just started making them. Beltone did, and they're little bitty things, and the rechargeable ones are a little bit bigger than the battery ones, but not much. I'm sorry, I burped or something. Excuse me. And
It's okay.
anyway, um, yeah, I just had a real bad day today, and
I'm sorry,
thank you,
honey.
Randy, for letting me come up here and moan and complain.
Well, I'm glad
I
you could.
Yeah,
So sorry.
it's life. We had to face a death, regardless of who we are. We had to face a death, and it could be the natural death, or it can be your spiritual death. And I don't want a spiritual death. So I want to apologize to anybody that's hearing my voice if I've ever been rude to you or of any kind. I want you to remember me as a friendly person, not as a rude person. So if I've ever been rude to anybody under the sound of my voice, I'm very sorry, and I'll strive to do better. And
Oh, Crimson, I don't want you to feel like that though. I don't want you to feel like we love you. Everybody here adores you.
yeah,
This whole room is lit up with
yeah.
people that just adore you. So please
Well, I
know that.
adore
Please
everybody.
know that you are so loved around here. Everyone just thinks you're
Okay.
wonderful. So I hope you know that.
I have some different opinions, of course, we all do, about certain situations, and uh, I sometimes let my feelings speak instead of my mind, my
Well,
brain.
we all do that. We all do that. And we're allowed to do that among friends, right? We're friends, so we can do that.
Right.
If you can't be yourself among your friends, then who can you be yourself in front of? You're allowed to do that.
Right. Yeah, I agree. And the hardest thing that has been with me, and I've never said this, was losing Diane. I considered her a friend, maybe not as close as others, but she was an acquaintance
No,
at
it's
least
been
that I,
hard. It's been hard for all of us.
yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely been hard. We
And
definitely see it in the community.
right, I had to reevaluate that, and I don't hate Diane. I have no hate in my heart for her. And this new lady that came up on the scene, I could have swore was her, Diane. And I got to looking at different things and looking at different people's opinions, and I thought, nah, that ain't Diane. Uh, as bad as it got, I don't think Diane would come back under another name and try to pass herself off as somebody else. You know what I'm saying? She would try to get back in the
Yeah.
community and be some whole other new person. I don't think that would.
No,
That
I don't think
I
she
don't
would
think
do
that.
that either. Mm-mm.
But
No, and as soon as she opened her mouth, we would know it's her anyway because we know her voice.
right, and that voice just didn't. I compared it. I did. I did. I'm sorry, but I did. I did compare their pictures, and I did compare their voice, and I come to the conclusion that I was wrong, and I should have just kept that part to myself and been done with it. But there again, my feelings spoke and not my brain. But
No, I
That's
get
all
it. I
right.
understand.
When you wrote that on my
yeah, your video, I wrote that under there.
video, everybody is entitled to an opinion, and I don't see
I
anything
went and
wrong with that.
removed that. I went and removed that comment because that's not how I really feel. I don't think that's her in any way, shape, or form. So with that said, I think what I really wanted to do is maybe clear some things up with y'all and just let everybody know, I love y'all. Because we see each other in a chat room somewhere on YouTube every day. And although we don't talk or anything like that, see each other in person, there's a bond connected through
Absolutely.
the
Definitely.
channel that they may be
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I just don't want to be mean to nobody. We need to all do better. And some people, deserve it. Like these two idiots and with the children, they deserve what they deserve. And I'm not going to be mean to them because I don't know them from Adam's house cat. I just know what I've seen on different channels. But yeah, they deserve what they're gonna deserve, what they get, and hopefully it's rehabilitation in there too to parent and maybe some other kind of rehabilitation that they might need to cope, coping mechanisms and stuff. But those children need to be removed. I agree with that. They need to be removed immediately 2 days ago when all this started or however long it's been going on.
Are you talking about
That's my,
Shanny?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm going to try not to cry again. My little granddaughter, Allie, I fought to get grandparents visitation with her last year. And I got a little bit. Well, I got sick and I couldn't do it anymore without somebody helping me. That broke my heart. And this other grandmother on the other side, I think almost 2 months ago, she decided to stuff a sock down my granddaughter's brother's throat
Oh my God,
and
Kristen.
choke him.
Oh my God.
He didn't die, but if somebody hadn't have intervened in it and got him away from her, he would have. So I know
Wow.
these things firsthand, and
Wow.
I will put up with them. Now she's facing jail time over that child abuse. And we found out later on that she grabbed my granddaughter, Allie, by the hair of the head
Oh my
and drug
gosh.
her up the hallway. Drug her up the hallway
Oh
by
my
her hair.
gosh.
And that's why I feel
Wow.
so strongly about taking them kids. Them kids have probably seen way too much, heard way too much, and felt way too much from them two idiots.
Yeah.
And I can call them idiots and feel just fine with my Jesus. I don't feel any bad
Yeah.
about calling them idiots.
Right. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. They earned the title.
They earned it. Did.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Wow.
I really don't need to talk anymore because I'm going to bring y'all's chat down even more. I just
No,
wanted to
you're
say
fine.
that.
You're fine. If y'all let me go reboot and y'all stay where you're at, I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm getting my throat is getting dry. It does it all the time when
Uh-oh.
I talk a long time.
Yeah. Do you have to keep water handy? I usually keep water
Yeah,
by my side of the
I just drunk a whole bottle of water talking
bed.
now.
Well,
But I'll
I'm
be
glad
up
that you
on
did though. Glad, come
I'll
up
be
and
up
I'm glad you shared what's going on in your life. I'm so sorry.
yeah. I'll be up
And you
sitting on the porcelain god tonight drinking all
Oh
this
no.
water.
That's right. You're going to have to wake up every 25 minutes to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, honey. Well, I hope that that you've got a community of people that just adore you and think that you're wonderful, and you're welcome to vent anytime you need to with us.
Well, thank you. I can vent to my daughter every once in a while, but not very much. Neither one of them like to hear me talk about different things. Um, and I can understand that coming from a child. They don't want to realize that their mama is getting old.
Yeah.
And
And they
I can't
probably
do it.
don't know how to take care of you. Like, they want to take care of you and comfort you, and sometimes they just don't know what to say, maybe.
Right,
And,
right. That
yeah,
that's my daughter Catherine. Catherine don't know what to say.
yeah.
And Danielle tells me to hush. My
Oh dear.
oldest. She says, just hush that talk, Mama.
Oh, wow. Oh, hush that talk, mama. How cute. That's cute, though, actually. She just wants you, yeah, she wants you to feel good and feel happy. I get it.
Yeah. I was very blessed to find this community I live in now. Very
Yeah,
blessed because they
yeah,
all seem, we all have medical issues in common because of the old age setting in. I mean, I'm the youngest here, but sometimes I honestly feel about 76. Not every day, but some
yeah,
days. Mm.
yeah.
But there's somebody out there worse off than me, and I recognize that. So the good health that I do have, I praise God for
Well,
every
and
day.
and you should absolutely. But I saw somebody say something like, just because you're in a full body cast doesn't mean my broken arm doesn't hurt. So yes, there's going to
Right.
always be someone worse, but that doesn't mean that what you're going through isn't worth talking about and worth getting comfort for. You absolutely deserve to be comforted and feel supported. You absolutely do.
Yeah, Danielle was 6 years old when Catherine was born, and before Catherine came along, it was just me and Danielle. We were like good friends instead of mother and daughter, and we still have that bond until I had to say something or tell her something about my health in order for her to be informed. It doesn't always, it's not always good to hear, but she needs to hear it in order to know what's going on with me.
Yeah.
And that's hard for her too, as well as it is for me.
Yeah, I understand
So,
that.
she won't let me talk to her about my burial arrangements or anything like that. She says
Oh
I don't
boy.
want to hear it.
Yeah.
So I've just got it wrote down on a piece of paper.
That's what you say then.
Yeah.
Here's a piece of paper. Here it is when you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just going to say that.
The funeral home wrote it out for me and made a copy of it and gave it to her, and it tells her where my policies are and all that all stuff like that she needs to know where to get the insurance policy and all that stuff. But
perfect. Yeah, perfect. I'm sure that is uncomfortable. Like I don't want to hear that kind of stuff with my mom either. Like I don't even want to think about it. I don't.
That's what she
my
says.
mom's
Mom,
gonna live
I don't
forever.
want to think about it.
Yeah,
that's exactly what they say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Randy back yet?
What doesn't look like it.
She run to Walmart. Get a new happened? Huh? She went to reboot.
She went to Walmart potty, or she went to reboot. I don't know what she did. Who knows?
Yeah, she went to reboot.
You don't have to stay up here though. You can go if you want to. I can. Oh, there she is. There she is. Yeah. We got to end anyway because Steph just went live.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Maybe she'll react.
I'll get down and let y'all say goodbye to everybody.
Well, I love you, Crimson. I love you.
Love you too.
We love you, Crimson, so much. So much. You
I'll be down
anytime,
there
girl.
I'll be down there listening.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, Crimson.
Thank you.
All right. Are we saying goodbye? We should probably get off.
Yeah, I just want to say this. I don't know. Laura's saying a lot about something, and it could be if I said harass. I thought I did say it, and then someone said no, it wasn't you, it was Megs. And if it was me, so be it. I was mad, and I'm not sorry. They're pieces of shit.
Yeah, I mean, and that's not even the point. The point isn't that you didn't say harass. The point is that she tried to paint you as a where's my real lifers at, and that now somehow you're responsible for her CPS call. Is she gonna address that or no?
Right.
Is she gonna address that? Is she gonna address the fact that she straight up lied and tried to blame you for her CPS call when you barely even knew who she was when that happened?
Right.
Of course not. Of course not.
Of course not. So go live. I won't be watching.
No, I'm going to be at Steph's. I'll be at Steph's. Yeah. You guys join us over at Steph's. Fuck Laura. I don't give a fuck what she has to say. She sucks.
It's a big dildo, Laura. That's all I can tell you. And good luck.
Yeah. Good luck.
But everybody, thank you for coming and joining and having some fun and whatever. It really wasn't that much. Soon we'll be doing I Should Have Known That.
I can't wait. We have some games planned, which is going to be fun. Thank you to everyone who was sweet to Crimson, y'all. If you think about her, send her some love and be kind to her. She's going through it. And there's a lot of people in this community right now that are going through it. And we got to remember who they are. We just can't let people forget that they're loved.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all have a great night, and I'll see y'all soon.
Bye.
Bye.